Yes, and this is what we're all thinking this morning. If you've been following the Sophie Turner and Joe Jonas divorce, the plot thickens. Yesterday, Sophie filed a lawsuit against Joe, alleging wrongful retention of their children. According to reports, the couple had previously agreed their two daughters would be raised in the UK. But now, Sophie claims that Joe refuses to send the kids back to England and is withholding their passports in the U.S. Ooh. So what's your reaction? This is getting really serious.
My reaction is that if you asked me a month ago if I cared about Sophie Turner and Joe Jonas, I would be like, I barely know who they are.
Yeah.
I am so invested now, and so, like, I would stop traffic for Sophie Turner. I'm obsessed with this story.
What changed?
I think just the way he's making this into a game. And this is not a game. Like, if you think about it,
Game of Thrones.
Oh my gosh, I forgot. Like, they have a fight in August. He files for divorce in Florida, and she finds out about it the same way we did, via the media, with two little kids.
Oof.
And then now she's suing him based on this stuff. He's withholding their kids' passports, and they were they were settled in England. One of the kids is in school there. There are all of these contracts for the house that they're building. So this was set. But he said in his divorce, whatever you call that when you get a divorce, the paperwork, I guess, a lot of paperwork, he's saying that the kids were living in Florida for 6 months. A lie. Oof. And so now his lawyers are being like, well, we really wish Sophie Turner would play nice. You did not play nice. You're making this into something that's really, really vicious. I'm clearly in.
Yeah,
you really are.
Yeah. Do you guys want to hear? Actually, Joe's camp, his reps actually released a statement that I want to read so we can get it all straight, because Joe has already disavowed any and all statements purportedly made on his behalf that were disparaging of Sophie. They were made without his approval and not consistent with his views. He wishes that Sophie would reconsider her harsh legal position and move forward in a more constructive and private manner. His only concern is the well-being of his children. So what do you make of that statement?
Oh my gosh. I mean, you mean like this?
No, you go. I've gone on long enough.
It was simply like what we talked about already on the show, which was the supposed leaks to the media that his camp was supposedly trying to paint Sophie as a bad mother. And like I said, any woman saying, I'm not trying to say all mothers are the best. What I'm saying is it seemed like a smear campaign.
Yeah.
And we've seen her with the kids. We've never heard that there was a problem before. So we all kind of stood up a little taller about that. What makes this interesting is, as you said, Jess, it seems like he was throwing the first mudslinging here. Yeah. But also the fact that is it a strike back? She's using she went through The Hague in the Netherlands to file an abduction report. This is serious business. She's claiming that he will not give the children back over to her and therefore holding passports. This is taking on a much more serious turn. For the sake of the girls, I hope they do get it together, because when those girls get older and they Google their parents, this is going to be a bad look for both of them.
For both of them, you're right.
The only one, like, honestly, in messy divorces like this, the only people who win are the lawyers, right? And this is just true.
Yeah.
You know, my thought initially was like, of course she wants to go back to England. I'm not as invested in the story as you are, so I wasn't up to date. I was just kind of like, oh my God, well, I mean, if you're getting smeared in the public and you're going through a messy divorce, what do you want to do? You want to be at home with your mom or your dad or your family, right? Yeah. So I can understand, but now finding out that they actually were planning and building and the kids were in school there, I guess, listen, I'm just going to stop. There's no justification for this. I guess we still don't know what we don't know, and quite frankly, it's none of our business, but we probably will know.
I think we're going to find out a lot more.
Everything.
There's a lot more.
Don't laying out in the public.
I will stay abreast of this information and relay it back to you in a very articulate manner. Hey there, what did you think? Drop your comments below and join the conversation. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you can find more on everything from food and fashion to pop culture and current events. See you soon.